Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is issue 45 of Building Ironman. 45. That's like, lots more than 5. It's time. We are starting something new. Well, old, but new. We are starting building another foot. But first of all, we'll have a look through the magazine. I quite liked looking through all the magazine at once, like I did last issue, so I'm going to do that again. Apologies if you preferred the break in the middle for the build, but it's just easier to do it this way. The Young Avengers, I have no idea. I mean, sure, it doesn't really matter who's in Iron Man if it's the suit, isn't it? Iron Man, it isn't, but it is, yeah. Iron Lad, apparently. I don't know. Yeah. Vision designed an emergency program to recruit a new generation of heroes. And he found them, the whole group of the Young Avengers. Baby Hulk, America, Child, Hawk Girl. I don't know. Oh, it's Kate Bishop, obviously, as it has been from the new Disney series of Hawkeye. There we go. So yes, that's the history of Iron Man series. The Right Foot Part 1. We'll skip past that and come back to the build in a moment, but that's basically what we're doing. We're putting the hinge bit in, putting the circuit in, and waiting for more parts. In the comics, Wolverine, X-Men action, because it's all the same universe. Marvel own all of it, apart from DC. So there we go. Yeah, more that doesn't look at all friendly. I'm not sure about that. Wolverine in armor. Maybe they obviously got on better because they gave him some armor in the end, or maybe he stole it. I don't know. Flight stabilizers are retractable, apparently. I'm trying to spot the difference between the pictures. They look like they're just at slightly different angles. No, they're saying that the hand is different. Is there other differences? I can't really tell. Maybe they're just different. I mean, the colouring is different. I don't know. Yes, so there we go. That's that. And next time, building the right foot, part 2. So yeah, let's clear the decks, get ready with what we're doing, which is, as I said before, the right foot, part 1. Now, you may remember back in the day, I think it was issue 2, when we built the entire right foot, because issue 1 was building the head, if you remember way back that far. I think issue 2 was building the foot, and then there was another issue that was building the hand. Now, building the hand took us like 4 or 5 issues. This is going to take us, again, at least 3 or 4 issues to build the foot. It's a part work. That's what you get. You don't expect everything to be as easy as it was the first time around. First time out is to make sure you're building and get you something to have. And then it spreads it out a bit more, a bit further as time goes by. So this time we are assembling the ankle joint. That fits in there, if you remember from last time. The trick is to make sure the larger diameter hole faces towards the inside of the foot. Being that this is the right foot, it needs to go in there like that and face, obviously, the inside like that. That is then being held in place by that, which goes over there, and is held in place with 4 EM screws. How many screws have we got in there? More than 4. There's probably a couple of those going to be spare. Certainly one spare. Might be another one to hold that in place. I shall just get the 4 that I need out at the moment, and we'll put that in place. Now, this is the part on my first foot that is a little bit loose. I'm not sure if I didn't tighten these screws up enough, or if there was something, or it's just worn, or not such a great fit. I don't know, but that, I mean, at the moment is obviously very loose. So if this one tightens down nicely, then I shall be taking the other foot apart again and retightening and making sure that that goes better. If it's the same, then I may have to look at ways of making it better anyway, because it's too loose. It doesn't feel like it's got as much movement as the other foot either. I don't know. So let's get this tightened down. This is the piece that allows the joint to rotate within the ankle. Being that this was one of the early parts that we put together, it wouldn't surprise me if I was a little bit loose on tightening the screws up. So yeah, this is definitely the part that needs attention, assuming this is going to work better. And it feels like this is going to work better. Yeah, that's actually not wobbling around. So yes, I need to get my other foot apart and reattach things. That's not quite right like that. Maybe that's too tight. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's that. Now we need to put the electrics in. Fit in the switch. This is the LED assembly. It includes the battery box. It is then mounted inside the foot. Push the LED switch. That's into that hole. Thus, magnet on the top of the foot. The switch is held in with tabs. Yes. Does it say it's got it sort of coming out that side? So that goes in there. And then you've got the on-off switch, which is there. Yes, we're using one more screw. So let me get that out of there. Good to go. So the switch goes there. And then obviously the light is going off elsewhere. This is the battery cover, which is going over that hole there, with that holding that there, and that little blob on the outside there will hold the switch in place. Just like that. And then that one screw to hold them all. That's that. The battery box cover will be fitted in a later installment when the assembly of the right foot continues. No, continues, not finishes. So yeah, that's not being held in place quite right. Not far enough. That is tightened up in there. That is lined up in there. That's lined up there. No, I think it was just me. No, it's not quite tightened. I need to go back and tighten that a touch more. Making sure things are tight is really the thing on this build. When you think something's tight, give it another twist, especially when you're going into the metal parts. So you need to make sure everything is as secure as it possibly can be. So there we go. We've got the circuit ready to do, the bulb ready to go into the hill, that ready to go on there at a later date. So that's that. That's it. Thank you very much for joining me for issue 45. I shall see you very shortly for 46. It is available. It is here. I will be building it momentarily. And then we have to wait for more issues to arrive. But other part works will be taking up your time on my daily release schedule. So thank you very much. I shall see you soon. Stay safe. Bye bye for now.